Bing boing bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip. Hey guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. I'm Toddy One Skip. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. I so appreciate it. Guys, in the news of the wacky world of the Whittakers, there's a few things. There's a few things that's going on, and some things that totally have gotten me perplexed. So we're still trying for Whitakers having their Thanksgiving together. And there's nothing that we have to do right now. I'm only asking again for the hashtags. Whittaker Thanksgiving 2025, all lowercase, no S in Whittakers, and no spaces. And I think I'll find out more tomorrow about what's going on and if anybody has made any moves to make that effort about having the Whittakers together for Thanksgiving. So that's what's going on there. Here's what I want to talk about, though. There's some weird stuff going on. So I know that Kathy put out a video. I haven't had a chance to look at it. You guys have said, check it out, check it out, check it out. I will. But I want to show you some stuff that I just want to speak about because I feel responsible speaking about. I feel responsible that I need to speak about it. So let's bring this up. This is Patrick's house, so it appears, and there's windows. Now, he didn't have windows before. We know that because, well, we saw pictures, and you guys have actually sent me pictures of Patrick getting work done on his house. And where's the Whittaker money, Toddy? Where is it? I don't know. I don't know. Patrick, give them their money. Okay? I am shocked and disappointed that you can't do what you said you would do. So just do it because now, there's no excuse for it. Give them their money. It's owed to them. I don't care what Eric Carroll did, and I don't care that you think that, what the hell, you gave more to them, so you should keep the money and wait for them to sue you. I thought you had better character than that. Please prove to me that you do. Because that's what I was thinking. You had better character. Please prove that now. Because look, you're ready for winter. And I did hear, by the way, without Brian Cody or without AD reading, I'm gonna go through the thing that AD had read because that pissed me off. Not AD, the fact that Brian Cody would say such things, even if it's true. Why? 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 I mean, and is it true? Because 1 minute it's this and 1 minute it's that. Brian Cody, we can't fucking decide. And I'm going to show you where his betrayal comes 1,000%. So, yeah, I like your windows, Patrick. The Whittakers probably do need to get a place because I've heard it from too many people to not believe it's true. The Whittakers, I do believe, need to get out of that home, and they need to get out of that home very, very soon. So give them their money, and without any stipulations, give them their money. Patrick, prove you've given them their money. They are no longer a worry to you. They are no longer a problem to you. They've betrayed you. That's going to take time to make that up. Give them their money or rent them a place and show us that you've done that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show this. Listen, when I need to say something against something I already said, I don't have a problem saying that. That's true. If Patrick ends up being the biggest criminal possible, and I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Um, but if he does, that's not on me. No, that would be on him. The fact that I gave him the benefit of the doubt, it doesn't say anything about me, except that I'm willing to give people the benefit of the doubt. It would be all on him. I wouldn't take any of that responsibility. Here, another huge problem with you guys. Why, where, how he owes the Whittakers money. I'm singing to the choir with you. I am part of this choir, guys. I agree with you 1,000,000%, 1,000%, 100,000,000,000%. That's a lot of nerve. First of all, somebody wrote in there, are you kidding me? If that's your bathroom, which you are letting people believe that that's your bathroom, Patrick. Well, that's a good place for Betty to go. I hear Patrick now. I got no God. I got a gun. I got um cameras. I'm not trying to make fun of you, Patrick, in your accent, but I'm gonna put an accent there. This is none of anybody's business. This is glorifying shit that's Whittaker's money. That's the Whittaker's tub, in my opinion, because you owe them money. So thank you for showing us the Whittaker's tub. That's the way I'm viewing it, and they want a refund. Give them their money. And now we're going to go to, I want to show you something else. All right, this is AD. This is Aggressive Defiance. I really like this channel. You guys know it because I invited him to come on my panel. And I think the guy, I don't even want to use the word character because I just used it on Patrick Rourke. And maybe I'm wrong about his character. AD, he is a content creator that I think has no problem being honest to himself, and he calls people out that need to be called out, in my opinion. He just wants true answers too and what's best for the Whittakers. That's my opinion. But listen to how upset he gets because of what Brian says.
An army and he already had enough food to feed an army and he acting like he needs help.
So I guess what he's saying there is, Brian Cody's been showing that he's he's cooking and stuff, and he's cooking for apparently a lot of people. But in the meantime, he was saying that he needed help with his electric bill and stuff. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not seeing this whole thing, but that's what I'm assuming. So AD, I don't have a problem with AD calling anybody out. And it's not up to me to have a problem or not. I agree. This didn't have to get out there. This was something, this is called being more than butthurt, or you're butthurt, but you're acting like, I don't know, you had 12,000 enemas. That's the reaction that Brian Cody is giving here. Listen to this.
Exactly. I just seen like a message from a creator, and it was like saying things about the family. I'll put it out there. It was Brian Cody. I don't care. I seen this message, man. And it kind of just was like, wow, bro.
I agree,
You'll
man.
just say this to anybody? Let me make sure I don't have anybody in this. I do not.
Listen up, guys. Listen to this.
There is a message from Brian.
Betty and Larry, you see the beginning of it?
I'm going to read you this message. I'm not going to add a word. I'm not going to take any words out. I'm going to read it verbatim, okay? I'm going to read it verbatim. Betty and Larry got to find an apartment.
I believe that.
Nobody has paid them yet.
I believe that.
Driving the minivan from Gary, burnt 100-pound bottle of propane in a week. No food. BJ is fucking Larry. Betty beat a dog. Larry and BJ only cake around when Mark stayed filming them down by the in a cabin down the road and didn't have much to do with Betty and Timmy also. The grandkids same. So I kind of got the 411 today.
Guys, that's something, man. So I don't know how to read that. Is BJ actually effing Larry? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but they're an inbred family. Is that actually happening? Or is she effing him over? Which one is it? Has Betty beat a dog? I've never seen her put her hands on her dogs like that. She is always loving on those dogs. The problem again, Brian Cody, we don't know if you're true, if you're being honest, if you're not being honest. 1 minute you're all for the Whittakers, now are you butthurt and you're reacting like they gave you 10,000 enemas? What's going on here? What's going on here? So yeah, that's, and I can see how AD is like, I mean, you just can tell anybody that, like, really? So that's
Cody
pissy,
had
right?
enough food to
That,
feed an
that's
army.
pissy. That's pissy. All right, so here's Brian Cody, who I guess infamy is okay with him as well. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. As long as he's talked about, I guess. That's not a good look. And here's the big betrayal by Brian Cody to his grandmother and his great aunt. That's the recipe. Granny's recipe to make pumpkin pie. The best pumpkin pie. Blow everybody else's out of the water. You should be selling that. I'm surprised he didn't sell that. I'm surprised he put that out there for everybody to copy and make. Yeah. So we got a little bit more stuff. Let's go. Let's go a little bit more. Yep, you see, Brian Cody cooking away, cooking away. And by the way, don't forget Patrick's cooking. And guess what? Wait a minute. Hold the phones. Hold the phones. I want to. Eric Carroll. He's cooking too. All three of them. How did that happen? I just want to know. How'd that happen? Isn't that something? They're all cooking away. Unbelievable, right? And well, that's the way Moose sleeps. I get it. Bully breeds, they tend to sleep like that. They sure do. There's something, aren't they? Oh, and who's that little fella? Look at that guy. He happens to be the cutest thing I've ever seen in a while. Ah, that's my son Milo. That was back in 2012. My little boy Milo. Or 2013, I'm sorry. That was back in November 2013. That's my boy. That's my boy. And there he is today with the white face and the darker skin. I'm sorry, the darker hair, the white face. And that's his sister to the left, the white girl with the black ear and the black spot over part of her head. And they're both eating marrow bones. Guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. Tell me what you think. That's some appalling information. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's not true. Brian Cody, shame on you. It's their story, guys. It's also Brian's story. Don't let it be yours. Take care, guys. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.